Ooh, I didn't see you guys there. Oh man. Well, welcome to the horror vlog. I am Z3KO Trinity, and yes, I was about to munch down on a McDonald's holiday pie. What's up? What's up, Isaac? You're not Isaac, you're the Horror Classics fan. What's up, buddy? Today I got a really good episode for you guys. How long is this stream? Don't know. Hopefully it's about as long as the other ones. About an hour, maybe less. But today's episode, as you can see by the title of the video, it's killer food. Now, my question to you guys. Actually, I'm going to hold off on the question. Let's talk about food, shall we? Now, food is something we all, need to eat, Whether it be healthy food, whether it be, anything like carrots, cheeseburgers, whatever. Because not many people like to watch 2 hours, especially if they don't catch the live stream. They don't usually want to go back and be like, oh, this video is 2 hours long. Let's sit and watch the whole 2 hours. So I kind of just keep it at a bare minimum. But food can actually be terrifying. Think about it. We can get choked on food. A lot of people have actually passed away because they choked on food. Manuel! Hey, it's me. I would hope it's you. But people can get choked on food. And that's a scary thought. Have you ever been choked on something? Had it stuck in your throat and you couldn't get it out, but you finally got it out? But you saw the white light at the end of the tunnel? Yeah, some scary shit. Also, how do I not know that this delicious holiday pie that McDonald's serves isn't laced with rat poison? Think about that. In a lot of cases, especially with women, I've noticed in a lot of horror movies, deal with poisoning people's food or poisoning their drinks. Hello, Mr. Mayor, R.L. Spooks. 4 months ago, I was choking on something I was eating because it did not cut smaller pieces. There's Isaac. What's up? Gang is all here. But yeah, food can be terrifying as well. There's a lot of people out there that actually have a phobia of foods. Now, I know you have to have food in order to survive. Welcome back, Charthuyahatiawa. Ah! However you say your name. Welcome back. But yeah, food can also be poisonous. It can give you food poisoning, or people can actually poison the food. And it's so tempting. Like this beautiful woman comes up to you and goes, I made you a plate of cookies. It's so easy, so tempting to just grab a cookie and be like, this is pretty good. But then it was poisoned. Die. Some people choke on baseball park hot dogs. If you choke on those, the outcome might not be good. I agree. I'd be worth it. I love hot dogs. Yeah, just don't put the whole hot dog in your mouth, Just take small bites. It's okay, guys. But yeah, today's episode we're talking about food, and we all love food. I, for one, love food a little bit too much. And yeah, it could be a scary, dangerous thing. But what if this food can come to life? What if this food got mixed with some kind of chemical and came to life and terrorized the city like Godzilla did? We're going to go straight to, I'm going to start with the bad first. And the bad goes to a movie called Attack of the Killer Tomatoes. Now, have you guys seen that movie? It's a horror slash comedy. It's kind of a parody between other horror movies, like Jaws, for instance. But it's basically about these tomatoes that happen to come to life and basically terrorize the town. Now, not only does it tomatoes, but actually people in the movie died drinking tomato juice made from the killer tomatoes. Attack of the Killer Tomatoes better be here. Like Sausage Party. No, way different than Sausage Party. I knew you would mention that movie. You saw it coming a mile away, didn't you? Yep. Attack of the Killer Tomatoes is one of the classic movies, but I personally just didn't like it. I don't know. It was, to me, it's something I would watch once, laugh at, and then just never want to watch it again. You know what I mean? That's why I'm putting it on my bad. It's not really bad, it's just I wouldn't want to sit down and rewatch the whole movie again. But in general, what would happen if the tomatoes really came to life like that? Do you guys think that we should be, on alert for tomatoes in the future? What's the funniest movie you saw? The funniest horror movie I ever saw was called Poultrygeist. Not Poltergeist, but Poultrygeist. It's about these people who open up a chicken restaurant, and the chicken is laced with some kind of toxin. People eat the chicken and start shitting out eggs and turning into chickens themselves. Or turkeys, or whatever. I think it was a turkey as well, because it's during Thanksgiving. So yeah, that is the funniest movie I've ever seen. Especially when the guy is sitting there jerking it, watching these two kids kissing the thing in the graveyard, and he's like, Army will fuck your fanny. If you have not seen Poultrygeist, watch that. I would take it to Jimmy Fallon. Jimmy, please, you're our only hope. What can we do with these killer tomatoes? Yeah, did you guys like that movie? Would it be considered your bad or good movie? So it's like Jackass. If you watch it once, it is funny. And if you watch it again, it's really stupid. Pretty much, yeah. You lose all the comedy after you watch it the first time. The movie's hilarious. I own it and can never finish it. I know, at the very end, now this is going to spoil a little bit if you guys have not seen it. But at the very, very end, when they finally defeated this threat, this, killer tomato catastrophe, these giant carrots come out of the ground, and they're like, whew, they're gone. Now it's our turn to rise. Yeah, killer carrots. But, yeah, that movie I'm putting as my bad one simply because I feel as though I can't watch it again. That's my only reason. What did you guys think? Do you guys want to add that to your good list? Are you going to add it to your bad list? Let me know in the comments below. But let's get on. That was the bad movie. And my good movie also has to do with food. For the good, I give it to a movie called Attack of the Killer Donuts. Not even lying. There's a movie called Attack of the Killer Donuts, and I looked it up. It is not made from the same person who made Attack of the Killer Tomatoes. The reason why I felt that Attack of the Killer Donuts was better than Attack of the Killer Tomatoes, it was funny, but it had a really good story. I really related to the characters. Like at the very beginning, oh yeah, and Ginger Dead Man would be considered a good food horror movie because it's a gingerbread man. So yeah, thank you for bringing that up, Mayor. If you have not seen Ginger Dead Man, then go watch that as well, because it's a comedy slash horror movie about food, coming to life. But Attack of the Killer Donuts, what it is, it basically has the same story. This donuts get seeped with toxic waste and they start to come alive. And when people eat these donuts, they get really, really sick, start puking up this goo, start having diarrhea real bad, and then eventually it gets to the point where they die. Like, they just completely empty themselves out and they die. But at the same time, they, grow teeth and they're like... Now, the story sets with this kid. He's got this girlfriend, or he thinks it's his girlfriend. But, it's clearly she's cheating on him with another guy. But he works with this other girl and his friend, and, well, he doesn't work with his friend, but those three are the main protagonists of the movie. And she has a crush on him, and, it actually has a really good love story to it, surprisingly, for a comedy horror movie about killer donuts. But the characters, I loved the characters. I loved the story. It was funny, but not stupid funny, if you know what I mean. Would you want a Harry Potter and Cursed Child movie? Please tell me if there is one. Actually, it's not a movie, it's a play. And yes, there is a Harry Potter Cursed Child play in Britain. I don't know if America will be getting one or not, but I do know that there's a play in Britain. Krispy Kreme donuts in the league with the Illuminati. The donuts are like overpowered laxatives. They were in that movie. But what's funny is the people in this movie, like the adult-like people. There's this woman, at least I think it's a woman. It could be a guy who's dressed up as a woman. And she buys these donuts, this big old pack of donuts. And it's the killer donuts, okay? Sets the donuts down. Right before she goes to eat them, she leaves the room and comes out in this sexy, lingerie. Well, I mean, she doesn't look sexy. I'm just saying that it's, supposed to be some kind of sexy lingerie. Because it could have been a dude, But, they start, dancing and twerking in front of the box of donuts. I'm sitting there watching this movie what the hell does this guy do with anything? She's, dancing, grinding up on them donuts, and then she goes to bite into one, but it bites her instead. And, they all just jump her and start biting and eating her. But, yeah, that was one of the funniest parts in the whole entire movie. The reason why I put it in the good is because I just simply love the characters. I simply thought it was a great story. Very funny. If you have not seen it, please go watch Attack of the Killer Donuts. Might be hard to find, but if you can find it and have the opportunity to watch it, I want you to please watch it and let me know in the comment section below, or you can just message me one way or another and let me know what you thought of it. But compared to the two, Killer Tomatoes versus Killer Donuts, I think the movie-wise, Killer Donuts would win. What do you guys think? Do you guys think that Killer Tomatoes versus Killer Donuts, who would actually win? Hello, Alexis. Welcome, welcome. You missed me going all to a McDonald's pie. She's probably like, I'm glad I missed that. What was your worst injury? I sprained my ankle. That's about the worst as I got. Knock on wood, for the love of God. Don't freaking jinx me now. But yes, now my question to you guys, and this is a very serious question, besides the whole tomatoes versus donut killer ones. If there was another food, if they could make another movie called Attack of the Killer Blank, what would you guys want to see come to life and plague the city next? Would it be Attack of the Killer Potatoes? Would it be Attack of the Killer Jar Mayonnaise? Don't ask why this is in my room. Would it be Attack of the Bag of Spaghetti? M&M's Mom Spaghetti? would be Attack of the McDonald Pies. Pizza. Attack of the Pizza. That would suck ass because everyone loves pizza. And that's already happens to me. I get heartburn real bad. Attack of the Killer Chicken Nuggets. Hey, that's a good one, actually. I like that one. I'm missing all these questions. I'm wrapping presents. We'll come back, watch them, and answer them later. Jeez. But yeah, I think Attack of the Zucchini would be kind of funny. Attack of the Killer Chicken Curry. Attack of the Fried Chicken. Attack of the French fries from Burger King. The sodium would kill people. they already do. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, Attack of the Cucumber. That's more like a porno than a horror movie. But anyway, yeah. Please, if you're going back, and watching the video, please leave a comment below what you think would be a good title. Attack of the Killer Zucchini Squash. Cheeseburger. Or as my friend Bobby says, Cheeseburger. Attack of the Whopper. Alright, now the good, was Attack of the Killer Donuts. The bad was Attack of the Killer Tomatoes. Attack of the Killer Milk. You don't want to drink this one. Killer Toast. We're not doing a greatest horror movie moment. I actually discovered another what the hell movie. No, it's Attack of the Whopper with cheese even more lethal. Attack of the Killer Frozen Caviar. Attack on Titan. Now there's a movie. I don't know if you guys have seen it. It also has a 2009 remake, but it originally came out in 1988. It is a movie called Night of the Demons. Have you guys seen this movie? To refresh your memory if you haven't, it's about this goth girl who throws a party at an abandoned funeral home. And these popular kids, they're wanting to skip out on like this dance and actually go to that party because it's cool and hip. The main girl, gets talked into going. She's the one that gets invited by the goth girl, and they go to that funeral parlor. Well, they try to do a seance whenever the radio breaks down. And they do a seance in this mirror, and in the mirror, this random dragon-like demon head shows up. My mom said she hates that movie. I do not blame her. She already knows where I'm going with this, too, probably. But in this movie, a few people get possessed by these so-called demons. Especially this one girl who's very intense and very party, she's halfway naked, or she's completely naked in the movie to begin with, but still, what is life like being a YouTuber? It's a lot of work, actually. I need to make more videos than what I do. But, honestly, and I don't get paid for none of this, I just want to do it for fun. And interacting with you guys has been the greatest thing ever. Like, I got to meet so many really, really good people. I keep looking over here, but my camera's right there. I got to meet so many good people, and it's just really fun. And would I like to get paid with it? Yeah. Yeah, I would. But if it never happens, it never happens. I still want to have fun. It's fun to express yourself through video making. It is. You can express yourself. You can, you can relate to people. Find people who relate to you like me. I'm a big Harry Potter fan. I always show my Harry Potter stuff in the background. My wand's up there. But this is a horror vlog. And if people come in and they're like, hey, you like Harry Potter too? Yeah. Or hey, you like horror movies? horror movies or horror movies. But anyway, life as a YouTuber is a lot of work. You gotta really, like, at the start, you put in a bunch of videos, but then at a certain point, it gets to where you're like, man, I need to upload a video today. And then you're just like, I don't feel like uploading a video. But, to go back on topic, the scene and the reason why it made my what the hell list is simply this. In one scene, this guy finds this girl. She's got makeup or lipstick drawn all around her face. And she's got her boobs just exposed. And he's like, whoa, baby, what's going over here? She takes this lipstick, okay? Now, mind you, this is a demon that had possessed her body. She takes the lipstick, shoves it in her nipple. Somehow, I have no clue how, but I'm sitting here watching this movie just like, takes the lipstick, shoves it right up her nipple, and it starts bleeding and everything. And then all of a sudden she reaches downstairs and pulls out that lipstick. Yeah. I saw that scene and I was like, okay, turning this movie off. Because I was watching it on TV when I first saw it. And I was like, okay, I am turning this movie off. But I went back and actually finished it. I rented it from a movie store. Forgot what it was. Rented it from the movie store. And when it got to that scene, I was like, oh, it's this movie. This is going to be nice. You know, this is a nice, fun, family-friendly movie right here. But yeah, somehow, I thought it was a magic trick or some shit, you know, when I first watched it. I didn't know it was a horror movie. I just thought it was, you know, a girl who's able to disappear lipstick in her nipple and pull it out the hoo-ha. Yeah. I was like, do I clap or... But, yeah, just, what the hell? Like, who sits there, comes up with a movie, you know, ooh, demons and stuff, what can we have this demon do? Oh, I know, shove lipstick in the boobie. It's like, okay, you got a lot of time on your hand. And another thing that was really interesting, in the beginning of this movie, it shows this old man, he's walking home with groceries and stuff, and, these people drive by and the one guy moons him and shit. And he drops his groceries. And he has apples and razor blades. Which we find out that he's planning on putting those razor blades in with the apples. Because it's Halloween night, I believe. So yeah, fucked up. But if you have not watched the movie, I would suggest to watch it. Because you never know. The reason why I didn't care too much for the movie myself, and I actually watched it all the way through. I just didn't like it. But because I didn't like it doesn't mean that you guys don't have to like it. You might end up really loving the story. So just because it makes my bad list, you know, don't take me too seriously with that. But that is my what the hell. Why the hell was that even, you know, created? I guess it's just memories, moments like that in horror movies that really stand out to you. I think I will do a Resident Evil 7 playthrough sometime because it's the only one I have not beat. You should. Resident Evil 7 is an excellent game. Excellent. You watch the strangest things. I do. There's a lot of shit that I watch in horror movies that just makes you go, the fuck. So yeah. Did you guys, have you seen that movie? If not, you know, just go watch it. So, yeah. And finally, my last question to you guys. I know these seem to be going by a lot quicker anymore. Right now it's just 24 minutes. I'm going to have to fix that during the next video. But my last question for the video is... what would your demon name be? Like, if you can create a funny demon name for yourself, like if you got possessed by the spirit of you know, what would it be? What would you call your demon name? Zorlik or Zorflick? That's lick. Okay. I am Zorlik. 24 minutes is way too short, man. I know. I'm gonna have to find something else. Like I've been using the same like style, and in other videos it ends up being like an hour. But sometimes it just flies by. So I'm gonna have to fix that during the next vlog. Decius. Zulu or Zuli. Balsoko. I've been possessed by the spirit of Balsoko. I've been possessed by the spirit of mayonnaise. I better get that back in the fridge. It's starting to get warm. Same with the spaghetti. I know, I should put some potatoes inside my spaghetti and eat it with a spoonful of mayonnaise. Then it'll be Attack of the Killer Diabetes. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh, and I need you guys to comment below. Wait until the video is completely done and where you can comment on the video. Please give me names of horror movie characters, you know, from any horror movie, so I can put them in next week's verses. But as of right now, Attack of the Killer Tomatoes versus Killer Donuts. Which one would win? Go. I want to see your answers. I want to see them. As in ball sucker. Bye, buddy. Oh, we'll see ya. Thank you for joining. Graham, that sounds personal. Donuts. They taste better than tomatoes. At least I think so. Attack of the Killer Tomatoes. So these tomatoes, they're all juicy, you know, coming at you. These donuts are kind of frail, but they got sprinkles on them, so, you know, that gives them an edge. But yeah, if you have not seen Attack of the Killer Donuts, please watch it. It is a very good story. Characters are really, really good. And it actually has a really good romantic story to it as well. I really loved how it ended, so. But yes, also watch Attack of the Killer Tomatoes. If you want a really good laugh, watch Attack of the Killer Tomatoes. But for me personally, it's not something I would watch over and over. Back to my stream of Bioshock. Thank you for joining, Mr. Mayor. Donuts. Alright. We'll go ahead and cut the video off, but I'm going to plan something very special this next episode of Horror Vlog. I do apologize for the short length of time. I promise you, next time it will be longer. So thank you guys for joining. I hope you had fun. I probably will make a couple more videos after I'm done with this one. So be sure to look out for some of that. If you're an anime fan, I'm going to be doing a review on the movie Your Name. Spoilers, absolutely loved it. And I'm going to try to do a Stephen King previews video, because they're quick and easy to do. I do need to come up with the next Stephen King book versus movie, which is going to be 1408. I already know a lot about it. I just want to kind of look up a little bit more in case if I missed something, because I want to make a legit video on it. But yeah, thank you guys for joining. I appreciate it. It's always a pleasure for me to talk to you guys, and I always have fun during the horror vlogs. It seems as though they've been getting kind of shorter and shorter, so I promise you next week will be something special. I will put together something really, really good for you guys. But until next time, I am Z3KO Trinity, and put up these potatoes later. Eat this whenever the video is done. Probably do something with this spaghetti, even though it's about a week old. I'm gonna put this mayonnaise back in the refrigerator because it's so warm and stuff, and this mayonnaise is warm and they don't See you guys in the next video. Dooskies. And by the way, I got myself a PS4 Pro.